Aren't you curious? Why did a single failed martial soul fusion completely change Yuhao's attitude towards Tang Wudong? Speaking of which, this matter is all Tang San's fault. For Yuhao, even though Tang Wudong doesn't remember him, and even treats him like a stranger. As long as Tang Wudong is Wang Donger, then Yuhao has the confidence to slowly rebuild their relationship with her. Compared to something like amnesia, the fact that Wang Donger could appear before him, alive and well, was more than enough. And martial soul fusion is the most direct way to verify Tang Wutong's identity. The compatibility between two people's martial souls won't change due to factors like amnesia, but their martial soul fusion failed. This meant that Tang Wudong really wasn't Wang Donger, just someone who looked remarkably similar to her. At that moment, Yuhao's heart completely died. This feeling of thinking you've regained what you lost, only for it to be an empty joy, was too great a blow for Yuhao. The tenderness he had shown towards Tang Wudong before was entirely because he saw her as Wang Donger. He was also trying to use these familiar methods to awaken Wang Donger's memories. Otherwise, Yuhao would simply never show such tenderness to any other woman. Only Wang Donger could enjoy this treatment, furthermore giving Yuhao's character. If he were to continue showing Tang Wudong that level of meticulous care, it would be a betrayal of Wang Donger. So, when Yuhao discovered that he could not perform a martial soul fusion with Tang Wudong, he immediately withdrew all his expectations. As outsiders, we obviously know that their martial soul fusion failed, not because Tang Wudong isn't Wang Donger, but because after Tang Wudong's soul was made whole again by Tang San, the trace of divinity she inherited from Tang San also returned. Her martial soul is no longer an ordinary one, but a martial soul that comes from a god, and Yuhao's martial soul is still that of an ordinary human. The levels of their martial souls are no longer the same, so naturally the fusion failed. All of this was manipulated by Tang San from behind the scenes before he tested Yuhao because he was cultivating Yuhao as the successor to a god seed. So deliberately adding some hardships for him is understandable. But from the moment Tang Wudong returned, he was acting more as a father, testing his son-in-law. In truth, from the moment Yuhao plucked the yearning heartbroken red, his true feelings for Tang Wudong had already been proven. As the person in this world who understands the yearning heartbroken red the best, how could Tang San not know what plucking the yearning heartbroken red signifies? Moreover, to pluck that flower, Yuhao nearly traded his life for it. Even Tang San himself only had the verification of the yearning heartbroken red with Zhao Wu. As for hardships like her sacrifice, that was entirely caused by uncontrollable external factors, and not from a test set by Zhao Wu's parents. Even Dai Ming and Ming, her two brothers, never made things difficult for Tang San. As long as Zhao Wu herself was happy, that was enough. But when it came to Tang San's turn, he just had to create hardships even when there were none. First, it was amnesia. Then it was overcoming countless trials to restore her memory. And even after her memory was restored, Tang San still placed a restriction on Tang Wudong, forbidding Yuhao and Tang Wudong from having any intimate contact. Tell me, is this something a father should do? Tang San's torment of Yuhao, especially his meddling in their relationship, was going a bit too far. Wouldn't you agree?